What if the biggest regrets of your 30s, 40s, and beyond could actually be prevented right now? I'm talking about those if only I knew moments that can hit you like a ton of bricks years later. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. My 20s were a whirlwind. They were filled with incredible highs and some pretty significant oops moments. Looking back, there are specific things I wish I'd understood sooner. Things that could have saved me years of struggle and set me on a much more fulfilling path. So in this video, I'm peeling back the curtain on the most common missteps people make in their 20s, the ones nobody really warns you about. We're going to unpack my biggest regrets and reveal the actionable insights that can help you navigate this defining decade with far more wisdom. Point 1. The mirage of the perfect plan. Okay, let's start with the biggest lie we're all told, the one that causes so much unnecessary anxiety. I call it the tyranny of the timeline. You know this one, the pressure to have your entire life mapped out by the time you're 25, to have the perfect career, the perfect relationship, the perfect everything. It's a complete myth. My biggest regret from that era wasn't failing to follow my plan, it was trying to force a preconceived path that wasn't even mine to begin with. I was chasing a title because it sounded prestigious, not because I was genuinely interested in the work. I was following a path because it was safe, and I was miserable. Here's the truth I wish I knew. Your 20s are not about execution. They are about exploration. Flexibility and adaptability are your superpowers, not weaknesses. It is a massive strength to be able to say, you know what, this isn't for me, and then pivot. Your path won't be a straight line. It's going to be a messy, beautiful, winding road, and that's where all the good stuff happens. So embrace the uncertainty. Give yourself permission to get a little lost. Point 2. The cost of comparison culture. All right, regret number 2. This one is insidious, and it thrives in the world we live in today. I'm talking about the crippling cost of comparison. You know the feeling. It's 11 p.m., you're scrolling through Instagram or LinkedIn, and you see it. An old classmate just got a huge promotion. Someone you knew from college is buying a house. Everyone seems to be thriving, accelerating, winning. And you're just you. It's poison. Social media is a highlight reel. It systematically obscures all the real-life struggle, the rejections, the late-night anxiety, and the messy behind-the-scenes work. The phrase that changed everything for me is this: don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. It's an unwinnable game. It will only lead to self-doubt and feeling like you're constantly behind. But behind what? An imaginary finish line that doesn't exist. The only person you should be competing with is who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth trajectory. Celebrate your own small wins. Are you learning something new? Are you kinder than you were last year? Are you taking one small step toward a goal that you genuinely want? That is the only metric that matters. Mute the noise. Focus on your signal. Point 3. Investing in your future self beyond money. When people talk about investing in your 20s, they usually mean one thing: money. And yes, starting to save or invest early is a financial superpower because of compound interest. Absolutely learn the basics of budgeting, understand what good and bad debt looks like, and put a little something away. Future you will thank you profusely. But my regret here isn't just financial. It's about underinvesting in the other forms of compound interest in your life. There are 2 huge ones I overlooked. First, relational wealth. In my 20s, I collected contacts. I thought having a big social circle was the goal, but quantity is not quality. The real dividends come from nurturing a small number of key, genuine relationships. These are the friends who will show up for you at 3 a.m., the mentors who will guide your career, your family. This is your true support system. It requires time, vulnerability, and effort. It's an investment. And second, your skill stack. Your degree or your first job title does not define you. Your skills do. And I'm not just talking about technical skills. I'm talking about transferable, evergreen skills. Learning how to learn anything quickly, how to communicate an idea clearly and persuasively, how to take a complex problem and break it down. These skills stack on top of each other and make you invaluable no matter where your career takes you. Spend your weekends learning to code, taking a public speaking class, or reading voraciously outside your field. That's the real investment. Point 4. The power of saying no and yes. My calendar in my mid-20s was a testament to my inability to say one tiny two-letter word, no. I said yes to everything. Projects I had no passion for, social events that drained me, commitments made purely out of obligation or fear of missing out. And my regret isn't the things I did, it's the reason I did them. I was letting other people's priorities dictate my life. Learning to say no is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. It's you saying, my time, my energy, and my mental health are valuable resources, and I'm going to protect them. Say no to the job that doesn't align with your values. Say no to the social gathering that drains you. Every no to the wrong thing creates space for a yes to the right thing. And that brings me to the other side of the coin, saying yes. I also wish I'd said yes more often to the right kind of scary. Yes to the project no one else wants, because that's where you'll learn the most. Say yes to moving to a new city, even if it's terrifying. Say yes to the things that stretch you past your comfort zone. Those are the moments that define you. Your no protects your boundaries, but your strategic yes expands them. Point 5. Embracing imperfection and iteration. This last one brings everything together. If there's one single mindset shift I could go back and give my 22-year-old self, it would be this. You are a first draft. Your 20s are for experimentation, for failures, for getting it wrong over and over again until you start to get it a little bit right. I spend so much time paralyzed by the fear of not being perfect. I didn't apply for jobs because I thought I wasn't qualified enough. I didn't start creative projects because I was afraid they wouldn't be good enough. Don't let the fear of making a mistake stop you from making anything at all. That failed business idea, it taught you marketing. That relationship that ended, it taught you about your own needs and boundaries. That job you hated, it gave you crystal clear clarity on what you actually want. Every single one of these so-called regrets isn't a failure, it's data. Your 20s are the time to collect as much data as humanly possible about yourself and the world. The goal isn't to avoid regrets. The goal is to learn from them faster and with more compassion for yourself. So, to recap, ditch the perfect plan and embrace the journey. Tune out the comparison and focus on your own growth. Invest in your finances, your relationships, and your skills. Use your no to protect your energy and your yes to expand your world. And above all, give yourself the grace to be imperfect. Your 20s aren't the final performance, they're the dress rehearsal. And the lessons you learn now, from both the wins and the oops moments, are the foundation for the incredible life you are building. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with the one piece of advice that resonated the most or one thing you wish you knew sooner. Reading through them is one of my favorite things to do. Now go out there and make some brilliant mistakes.